Charles Darwin knew many things about evolution, but his research wasn't complete. Some things he didn't know were the subjects of mutation, DNA switches, and the transitional phases. Mutation is a huge part of evolution. There are not many differences between chimps and humans. 99% of our DNA is identical to chimps. There was a particular mutation in chimps that made the jaw muscle weaker and smaller, which allowed the brain to grow longer. Now, because of this mutation, the human brain is 3 times larger than a chimp's brain. DNA switches also help evolution. DNA switches tells everything what to make into what intensity. Switches can turn off or on whether to make limbs or fins. For example, the stickleback fish is located in 2 places, oceans and lakes. In oceans, they have an extra pair of fins to make the fish harder to eat. But in lakes, the fish do not have these fins, but they do have the bones to have the fins. The switches turned off the ability to grow these fins because they were unneeded in lakes. Another thing Darwin didn't know were the transitional phases. He knew that land creatures came from fish, he just didn't know how or when. Scientists found a fish that had bone structures that allowed it to crawl on land and swim. This organism is called Tiktaalik. Tiktaalik had the Hox gene that made bone structures for arms and fingers. Both humans and Tiktaalik have this gene. And that is what Charles Darwin never knew.